Hi guys, John here, and today we're going to take a look at 4 Dremel rotary tools and determine which one is the best. The Dremel, Milwaukee, previous generation Dremel, the Chicago Electric. First up we have the Chicago Electric, model 63389, with a max RPM of 25,000, voltage of 9.6, and a 1 amp hour nickel clad battery. Weight with battery, 13 ounces, comes with a hard case, and is purchased at Harbor Freight. Made in China, MSRP of $31.99. Next up we have the Dremel, model 8220, 3000 max RPM, with a voltage of 12, 2 amp hour lithium ion battery. Weight with battery is 1 pound 6 ounces, comes with a hard case. Purchase location can either be Lowe's or Home Depot. Made in Mexico with an MSRP of $99.99. Next we have the Milwaukee, model 2460-20, max RPM of 32,000, voltage of 12, 1.5 amp hour lithium ion battery. Overall weight is 1 pound 6 ounces. Comes with a soft case. Purchase location is Home Depot. Made in China. MSRP of $119.99. Last we have the Dremel model 8260. Max RPM of 30,000. Voltage again is 12. 3 amp hour lithium ion battery. Weight 1 pound 5 ounces. Comes with a soft case. Purchase location is Home Depot. It is made in Mexico with an MSRP of $169.99. So next up is charge time. So we'll put them all on charge at the same time. The first one to come to fully charge is the Milwaukee with 30 minutes and 30 seconds. Next, the Dremel 8220, 1 hour, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Dremel 8260, 1 hour and 33 minutes. And then the Chicago Electric with 3 hours and 40 minutes. So in green, guys, you can see the actual charge time, and then in red is what I converted everything to 1 amp hour to give them all a fair fight, with the Milwaukee coming in first, and then of course you can see the Chicago Electric coming in last. Next we can take a look at max RPM here. So with the Chicago Electric, we get about 22,000 here. Then with the Dremel 8220, we get about 31,000. With the Milwaukee, we get about 31,000 as well. And then with the Dremel 8260, we get 25,500, which is surprising. Max RPM, as tested here, you can see everything's pretty close to actual spec except for the 8260. Tested it multiple times, still came in well under that 30,000 max RPM. If we take a look at decibel readings max, you can see the Chicago gets 86. The Dremel 8220 with 88.2. The Milwaukee with 89.2. And the Dremel 8260 with 84.4. So here we have the max dB with the Milwaukee the loudest and the 8260 being the quietest. Next, I did also no load run all of the Dremels at 5,000 RPM, and you can see the highest run time is the 8260 and the lowest is the M12. So next we're going to see how much power basically each Dremel has. We're going to gauge this by cutting this rebar here. Chicago Electric came in at 12 minutes and 14 seconds. Now for each of these Dremels, I did use a brand new easy connect their cutoff wheel so that we can keep things even. So the 8220, 1 minute 28. The Milwaukee ended up being 1 minute and 46 seconds. And then of course here we have the 8260 with 1 minute and 2 seconds. So you can see here, guys, the 8260 came in first, then the 8220, then the Milwaukee, and the Chicago Electric, rounding out with 12 minutes and 14 seconds. That is not a typo. That is actually how long it took. And we barely had enough battery power to make it happen. All right, guys, so you've seen the data. We're going to have to rate the Chicago Electric at the end here. It is the cheapest at $32 roughly, but you can see performance-wise it does show that price. So now I will say one thing I definitely hate about it is this bottom down here. You know, you might be able to see it there. It's kind of curved. Well, if you set it down fast, like I did here the other day after I did that cut there, I set it actually right here fast, and it actually rocked over and fell off. Well, that's the end of that, boys. I'm guessing, you know, it broke the brushes in here because it turns pretty hard. So it's definitely a motor problem. So yeah, she's definitely done now. I would say maybe if you're doing the occasional use, maybe more so for like the polishing purpose, this might work out well for you. But yeah, I'd have to steer clear of that one. Next one shocked me. I'm actually going to have to give it third place. I thought it was going to come in second place, but you guys seen the video there. It does have the fastest charging. So if you're looking something with the fastest charging, this would be the one to get there. And also I do like, you know, when you turn it on, it kind of slowly ramps up instead of instant. That's definitely nice right there. But yeah, other than that, you know, you still have to use a wrench here when you go to change attachments there. But it is M12. I know most of you guys have M12. It'll definitely work. I would definitely say if you've got the Milwaukee M12 line or even the M18 line, it probably wouldn't hurt just to go with this, just because of that, to be honest with you. Next up, of course, second place, we're going to give it to the Dremel 8220. So, of course, it is the second cheapest, coming in at around $100. So if you're looking for a good budget Dremel, this definitely has a lot of punch. One thing to note, though, this battery basically only works with this Dremel. Now, in European countries, they had that green DIY Bosch tools, which use these batteries. So if some of you guys over there are watching this, maybe you'll look at picking this up for that. But overall, it is a good Dremel, and it does have, you know, the ring right here to where you can use the ring to tighten and loosen the chuck. Got the chuck on here, and you can see what we can do. So we can bring this out here. So we can hold it there and then tighten it like so. Might be a little hard to see there, but basically they turn that into like a little wrench. Makes it nice, makes it quick. If you're like me, you always seem to misplace those little wrenches. So that's definitely handy. But other than that, if we go back to the 8220, you know, it's a good unit. I would definitely say pick this up over, you know, of course, the Harbor Freight. Again, I'm kind of mixed between these two. This one definitely seems like it has more power, but if you're running Milwaukee, you kind of just have to go with this. So the winner, of course, most of you are probably not surprised, is the 8260, the latest Dremel out. It definitely performed the best with around 20% greater performance over the 8220. So quite a big deal there. Comes with a bigger battery, of course, than the 8220. And also has Bluetooth availability there. So if you want to adjust the speed from your phone, you can do that. I will leave the link below to the video I did on unboxing this, covering the app and stuff like that. Other than that, yeah, it seems like a pretty good tool. It was kind of shocking as we looked at the RPM. I don't know what the deal is there. I tested it multiple times and still came around, you know, that 2600. So yeah, I don't really understand quite what the deal is there. One thing to note though, this now uses the Bosch 12 volt battery. So if you're running the Bosch 12 volt line, put that baby in there like so, and you can see it works. So that's definitely a plus for some of you guys that are running the Bosch 12 volt here in America. You know, you can pick this Dremel up and it will use your Bosch batteries. Definitely something to be aware of there. So again, if you're going to go cheap, if you're going to go with a tool that has multiple other uses for the battery, you're going to have to go Milwaukee. And of course, if you're wanting the most powerful tool and you also have the new Bosch 12 volt line, well, you got to go with the 8260. So hopefully this helps you out, guys, and you enjoyed the video. All this stuff I did purchase with my own money. None of this was given to me. So that being said, please like, comment, tell me which one you're going to buy in the comments below. Hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.